The industrialization has spawned. Not in our country, but it has. We have just reached zero inflation by the looks of it, which is awesome. We could embrace the industrialization if we had 13,000 ducats, but right now we're not really interested in our tech because we're busy with increasing our, or unlocking more ideas because we have a bonus that makes them very cheap right now. Only 280. And very soon, it looks like I will have enough military points. Oh, our Inquisitor died. That's pretty terrible. Let's see if we can get a new Inquisitor. Very soon, we will want to actually start taking... Or we will want to... Oh, our Agent Ming was discovered. Very soon we will finish off quantity ideas and we'll want to embrace the industrialization tech to start taking military ideas. We do have a new... We do have a third diplomat, even though... and because we have espionage ideas, we're going to be spying pretty often now. And our Agent Ming was discovered, so we'll bring him back. What's going on here? Ming revolutionaries? Eh. Give me all new advisors. There's yearly inflation reduction. What is this guy? He's Portuguese? How much Portuguese land do we have? It can't be that much. I think we have 3 Portuguese provinces. Yeah. 3. Who's the other... Alright, so we just finished quantity ideas. The other... rival I have are the Timurids. So let's send a spy. Let's spy to them and try to do some stuff. Development of Prince Edward Island. Wish there was a go-to button. Because I think that's 20 development, which is where I want to get to with that. So, next, right, we're currently looking at development for provinces close to 20 that are coastal. Whitham Point. Is this... It looks like it would be a state. We can put a seat in Congress there, so yeah, it's a state. And we will also go with local development cost reduction. Meaning that in Upper Arcadia we don't have any more colonists increasing development, so we will take that off. Timurids are no longer a valid rival for me. Portugal? Yes! Good. We'll call that diplomat from the Timurids right away. Now, question is... can we build a spy network large enough to get large enough for us to agitate for their liberty? It's going to take about 100 months to do it, so we'll probably get caught, but I'll take the risk. Also, still waiting on an Inquisitor. Innovativeness is decreasing. I need to save my money, even though now... oh, and we just lost our second Admiral. Don't think I'm even going to try to hire a new Admiral. Not right now, anyway. There's our Inquisitor. Waste all of our money again. Lack of officers. Increase recruitment or shorten the training. Increase recruitment, lose manpower. Oh, okay, that's increasing recruitment for officers, I think, is what it's referring to. Yeah. So, I'll take the hit to manpower right now, because it's not like I'm using it. I'm surprised our allies haven't gone to war or anything. Too many liberties, they are exaggerating. And I need to recall or withdraw my embargo of the Timurids. Do we have a truce with... we do have a truce with Portugal, but that goes away in May of next year, so then we can embargo them again. We only have an embargo with Ming. We're not even embargoing the Ottomans, because we had a truce with them when we made them rivals. Prussia, do you want to be friends now? I'd really like a friend in Prussia. Wait. Common rivals. Going to manage attitude. I can't set friendly. Okay, we can get that to friendly pretty easily, I think. I want to issue an embargo as soon as I can. Alright, Canterbury has been converted. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. Okay. There we go, that's where it is. Alright. Imperialism Caspilli against Kutch. Is that... did they just form or something? Oh. Must have. It's a single province. And issue embargo. And again, in May, we need to issue an embargo against Portugal. Successfully raided a treasure fleet. John Adams is helping to keep our corruption as low as it is. I would like to get my stability up one more time, at least. We have 88 of our 787 provinces embracing industrialization already. Are there others that... I'm curious if there are certain provinces that have embraced it that don't have... Oh yeah, Boston was one that I wanted to pay attention to. Only 0.52 every month though. Alright, espionage ideas, one more. Ooh, more embargo efficiency and privateer efficiency. And yearly corruptions will be huge. I guess this might be one of the very few times it was smart to take espionage ideas. Anatomical theater. We'll go with the one that increases in invasiveness despite increasing unrest. Whittam's Point. $18. And we do have the edict on there, right? Yeah. And there's economic. So we now have economic in quantity, which, if I recall, gives us the ability to take... I don't remember if it's a military idea, or if it is an admin idea. It must be an admin idea. More development, or reduction of development cost, and... Ooh, do I do that? Do I take a second admin idea? I'm tempted. Not yet, I think. I'd actually be tempted to get rid of the exchange of ideas following once we finish off espionage. William Byron and his family. Merchant family from Van Halen has come to greatly expand our long-range trade with French Pacific. We should not ask what they can do for us. What is good for them is good for us. Or a trader who's cheaper. We'll just gain some power in the Philippines and some corruption, probably. No. Corrupt ambassador. Our representatives to other countries should represent our very best people, but unfortunately this is not always the case. Sometimes people are given posts as ambassadors because the administration wants them far away, and at worst there is a good reason for this. As it turns out, one such ambassador has spent his well-paid exile further enriching himself with bribes. This is not exactly improving our reputation with the locals. He has maintained important connections here at home and will not be dismissed without causing some trouble. What's Russia's opinion of me right now? 132? Right, and also Prussia. Improve relations. Get it up to 50 so I can change it to friendly, and hopefully we can get them as an actual friend. Lose 30 diplo power. I'll take the hit to my relations. I'm allied to Russia's rival. Oh, Japan. Russia's huge. How are they able to even rival Japan? I mean, Japan is big, don't get me wrong, but they're not Russia big. Portuguese Gambia's truce has expired. Truce with Portugal has expired. Truce with Aragon and all Portuguese subjects has expired. I will wait for that diplomat to get back before I send him out to Portugal. This should actually, embargoing Portugal should actually be good for our power projection. Sending privateers against Portugal, plus 10. And that just went up to by 3. It's great. Wait, Navarre's free? Have they been free this whole time? I don't think so. But surprising. Anyway, next up, now I need to wait for the diplomat to get back so I can send them to Prussia. Hopefully we can possibly get an ally from them. Warwick Pike. Our spy network with the Ottomans is getting pretty high. Portugal has announced me as their new rival. Why? Hey, Portuguese revolutionaries. Okay. So we are embargoing them. We have embargoed all of our rivals, right? Good. A bunch of other countries have embargoed us. Okay, we'll continue to improve relations with Prussia. Who's France allied with? Still Ming? Whoa, what the hell? Allied with Austria, Dithmarschen, Portugal, the Papal State, Liège, Ming. Where did all of these alliances come from? They took diplomatic ideas, that's why. On monarch death, a succession war between Portugal and Burgundy. Burgundy would call us in, I would hope. And I would want Burgundy to win that. Isn't this the dynasty that starts on the throne of Brittany? France just got stronger. Brittany rivals France. Okay. Burgundy, faithful allies requesting that you to. Alright. Their aid in the Swiss reconquest of Vaud against Switzerland. This is a defensive war. Great Britain, Avignon, the Palatinate, Salzburg, and the Netherlands. Alright, so we're at war with the Brits. have to remember that the British Navy is nothing to sneeze at. Alright. Let's get these guys across the sea, and I do want a commander in charge. Not too bad. 4-3-1. And we met a Great British privateer fleet. And we're going to bring these guys over to join up with the trade fleet in the Ivory Coast. Election, we will of course keep John Adams because he's amazing. I do like maritime ideas for the ability to repair in coastal sea tiles. And I think I still need to be afraid of Great Britain as far as... Oh right, Great Britain has 136,000 infantry. So I think the best thing we can do is get Great Britain out of this war, even though Switzerland is probably the big threat to Burgundy winning this war. There is the Great British Navy. Let's bring all three of these navies together. Alright, and hopefully now this strikes fear into the British fleet. But there's no guarantee of that. We're going to sail right up into the Irish Sea, attack a British fleet, hopefully with superior numbers, and scare them away. Nope, we're going to take a fight. Looks like Britain is mobilizing their forces, and now we need to march into their land. And take Ulster. So the goal here is going to be to blockade the straits so that we can take Ireland and have a staging point for the rest of the war. And I'm going to separate everything. Reorganize. Want all of the artillery or all of the cavalry on in the Second Army. And oh wait, shit, other way around. There we go. So we now have the Irish Sea blockaded. I'm going to take all of my transports, and actually the ocean is already here. I want one of the 3-deckers to remain here as well. So the goal here is going to be to scare the British fleet enough that they don't want anything to do with me, with either of these navies. But I'm nervous to do this. Let's go pick them up. British Pacific has occupied Auckland. Cool. Just what I always wanted. So now, oh, we lost a general. Please tell me it wasn't the good one. And it was the good one, of course it was. Alright, we're going to take this army down and siege them out. Siege both of them, or siege that province with both of these big armies. And it looks like the British fleet is actually amassing. Alright, we'll wait for these guys to get... Don't care. Occupy whatever you want. Shit. Not good. Yep. Into port. And then get ready for a fight. Abandon the siege. Alright, we don't have a leader here. So that's fun. Give me something good. Kind of crap. Try one more time. Not bad. Okay. Oh shit, that's not a good fight to be in. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh good, that was a stack way. That was a really cool stack way. Let's Let's go after their fleet. And we actually isolated their army too. Let's let that one. I think there's. Oh, that's not a good fight. Better idea. These guys need to go for Brittany. Land in Brittany. Alright. Lower aggressive expansion. Cool. We need... basically a couple months until we can embrace industrialization. Let's go after that. Changing my mind again. They're going to Land's End. We'll go back into... Alright, we'll recall from Prussia. Prussia loves me, and because it's a defensive war that we're in, we can... Okay, where's my fleet? Okay. We are taking a lot of attrition by sitting here. That big fleet is going to St. George's Channel. Okay, they're going toward the English Channel. Converted Palawan. I want to see this play out. We can embrace industrialization, meaning we're all good to go on tech once we can. Alright, let's bring these ships out, scare that fleet. We now have the bulk of our army here. Whoa, I combined the wrong army. Fuck, okay. So, easily resolved. We don't have any commanders with siege value. Nice. Guy Drake will go to Desmond. I kind of want to... Actually, I don't need... If these ships are together, I don't need all of these troops standing in one place. So we'll split them in half again, and then reorganize. These guys need to go down to Desmond to take the fort. And now I need to find the British fleet. I'll turn that over to Burgundy. What just converted? Albuquerque. I know it's around here somewhere. There we go. Oh wow, we actually got to 90 spy network with the Ottomans. Infiltrate administration. Lifts the fog of war from the country. Sabotage reputation. Will reduce the size of Ottoman spy. Or sabotage countries. Targets diplomatic reputation. Before I do that, before I forget again, we are now allied to Prussia. And that puts us over Diplo limit. But nobody cares. Slander merchants. Support rebels. I feel like supporting rebels quite possibly does the most damage. Syrian separatists, maybe. That's noble rebels. I prefer separatist rebels. Ooh, Moldavian separatists. Crimean. You know what? I'm going to go with supporting Moldavia. Wait, is that the number or the amount of gold per month? One-time cost is calculated from the revolt size and recruitment costs and never... Okay. Yeah, so let's go with Moldavian. Wait, the Ottomans control Malta? Damn. I need money to do it. I don't want to do this either, but oh well. Now let's find the Moldavian separatists again. I'm guessing that's their current possible revolt. All right. Right, our ships are holding that straight. We don't need to sit here. We can occupy other provinces. Although, having my ships not sitting here would be not a bad thing. Oh my god. I thought that was a one-time cost. Okay, apparently it is a one-time cost. Alright. Flip that over to Burgundy. Again, flip it over to Burgundy. So, in this war, we have to, I think, prioritize Britain. And once they're out of the war, get over to Burgundy proper to take care of them. Then again, the majority of the enemy troops that Burgundy would be dealing with are the British troops. Hold on. So, if I exclude Great Britain, that's like 75,000 roughly for Switzerland, Avignon. So, about 110,000 troops, just infantry for the enemy side against Brittany, Burgundy, Mecklenburg. Pretty evenly matched as far as infantry goes. Hold on. Burgundy has... Okay, that's about 30,000. That's slightly less than 30,000. 41,000, 50,000, 64, 55, and 71. Okay, so a little bit lopsided in cannon and... or lopsided against Burgundy for cannon and for them for cavalry, so... Right now, I would say that Burgundy doesn't have the edge. But, I mean, it looks like they're not doing too badly. Then again, I've pretty much kept the British troops preoccupied with, okay, gain of stability. That's excellent. Renowned minstrel recently crossed our nation's border. His intention is to roam our country, bring joy to all who hear him. But some say only your ears are fit for to hear such a wonderful music. No, we'll take the stability. Local traders demand aid, sure. And we can already pay back a loan. It's tempting to do an artillery barrage, but I'm not going to. And I feel like this episode has gone on way too long. I've just gotten invested into a war, that is why. It's actually... no, I was going to have them take the other one first, but we'll go with that instead. We're making 270 ducats a month. Why? Okay. We can almost take next level of admin tech. We are behind on admin and military, which is surprising that we were able to defeat Britain's troops as easily as we did. They're on tech 76 or 75 military. We are on tech 74. So I need to get military as soon as possible. But the battle we won in Ulster was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was nice. And I really don't want to fight their navy because last time I fought against their navy, they tore me up.